2K Sports.
Here we go.
We'll watch the Portland Trailblazers in this one as they go up against the Boston Celtics. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello on the sideline, David Aldridge. Now here's Drexler. That one goes in. Well, look out in this matchup. Clark, two teams that really run things through their big men down low.
And because of that, Kevin, I think we can expect this to be a physical and bruising kind of game. I mean, these teams really like to get it done inside. It's fun to see which team will be able to dominate the other in the area of physicality. This will be a thump and bump kind of game.
Bird has such great awareness of the floor. You saw it on that pass.
On the wing, Porter. And it's good for two.
This is what Coach wants to see. Moving the ball to where the coverage is weakest.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Brown feeling it out a bit. On the wing, Bird. Shot clock at 6. Duckworth grabs the board. Drexler passes to Williams. Bird with some nice D.
And the defense wasn't horrible, but still, he's got to come through there. There wasn't enough resistance to prevent him from scoring that one.
It's Brown on the wing. Drexler defending. A wide open look for Bird. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
As good a three-point shooter as there is. Larry Bird, pretty much automatic from deep.
Brown against Porter. They set the pick. Goes up to the stripe. Rebound, Boston.
Well, there wasn't much there in terms of defensive pressure. I'm sure he'd like another crack at that shot.
Here's Lewis. Rebound by Williams.
And this is how you defend a player like him. Nice job contesting without fouling.
Porter kicks to Williams. Drexler inside. Brown's there.
Solid athlete. Once Kersey gets an angle he likes inside, he looks to dunk it.
Now a timeout called by Boston. In this game, the first chance they've had to see Portland.
You know, we see these teams face off only twice a year. Last year, they split.
It's a game I've had circled on the calendar for a while. I love it when they get together. Last year, they split the two games between them, and I'll bet their battles are just as tightly contested this season.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Brown outside. Here's Gamble, covered by Kersey. 3 on the clock. Here's Brown. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Quality decision. Have to know when to pass it and know when to shoot it.
Lewis against Drexler. Pass to Duckworth. Shoots over Parrish. Misses off the right iron. The Celtics have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Now here's Lewis. Brown outside. To the right side. Puts up a deep 3. Portland grabs the miss. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Hey, quite honestly, it was pretty amazing they were even in the game. I mean, they didn't play well and still almost came away with it.
I'll tell you, had they pulled that game out, it would have been an amazing win because they made a bunch of mistakes. Nothing was going their way, and somehow they still nearly won it.
Now here's Lewis. He's coming off a 16-point game against Atlanta. Puts up a 3. Kept alive. And it's Drexler with the ball for the Trailblazers. They trail by 1. Porter inside. He's covered by Brown. Portland again missing.
He tried to get space with the fadeaway, but it might have just disrupted his shot even more.
Pass to Gamble. There's the lob to Brown. And stolen by Williams. Kersey with the ball. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Indiana. And finished off by Drexler.
You know, the alley-oop is a two-part play, folks. It takes a great pass, but it's much easier to execute the pass when you're throwing it to Clyde Drexler. The glide, getting up and down.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Cooper, he's checked in for Duckworth. Robinson comes in for Buck Williams. Danny Ainge is checked in for Jerome Kersey. And Pack subbed in for Clyde Drexler. .111 left here in the first quarter. Here's Lewis. Nothing on the board. The three goes back up. The shot by Pinckney, no good. Portland leading. Outside Porter. 34 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The rebound by Pinckney.
Rough quarter for him. Just hasn't been able to connect.
And that's the way it goes sometimes. Just got to stay with it.
Outside Bagley. McHale setting the pick for Bagley. Shoots from the high post. The shot's good.
Tell you what, this has been so much fun to watch. Both of these teams throwing haymakers.
They're giving the fans their money's worth in this one. Both sides competing at a high level.
It's Porter outside, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Boston on top, up by 1. And we'll get going after this from Memorial Coliseum. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Controlling the boards is a major advantage. They're making the most of it here early.
Being much more physical on the glass.
Now, here's Bagley. They set the pick. In the corner, it's Bird. The shot from the low post is good. Bird's got the lead up to 3 now for the Celtics.
Straight up, Larry Bird gets buckets all around the floor.
Here's Pat. Hasn't made one yet. Drexler high post. Robinson a screen on Bagley. Pass to Robinson. Lets it go from 14. That one's in, his first shot this game. And for the Celtics, they're shooting the ball at 42%. Outside, Bagley. Now McHale. Bagley with the ball. Nice ball movement by Boston. McHale inside. He's guarded by Cooper. No good with the layup. Drexler against Bagley. Back passes to Robinson. To the inside. Drexler inside. Working on Bagley. Drexler, no good. Outside, Bagley. Pass to McHale. Now Bird. Ainge grabs the board. Portland trailing here. Here's Drexler. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here is Shaw. Scoreless thus far. Here's Bagley. Bird, high post. The fadeaway. They get it back. Pinckney. Drexler with the block. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Clark, some players are notoriously fast starters. Some take time to settle in. Which camp did you fall into?
Kevin, I was a fairly quick starter. Training camp in the preseason was an opportunity, if I wasn't hurt, to really get ready for the start of the regular season. So I tried to jump out of the gates quickly, and in my short career, I did that.
Kevin Duckworth is checked in for Portland. Kersey comes in for Pack. Parrish is checked in for the Celtics. Brown comes in for Bagley. A different look now for Portland. Williams comes in for Robinson. And it's Porter in for Danny Ainge. Three minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Brown wide open. He fires. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
With him, the scouting report says you've got to go over the screen.
Absolutely. He'll hurt you from deep, so you have to fight through those picks.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Here's Porter. 11-point game his last outing. Outside Williams. To the middle. Stolen by Lewis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Clyde Drexler.
And Lewis is one of those special all-around talents. Does a little bit of everything. He scores it, passes, rebounds at a high level. Good all-around player.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Lewis.
Free throw shooting is a skill, and this guy absolutely has it.
Pass to Kersey. Drexler right side. Over Lewis. It'll go. The Boston lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Clyde Drexler.
And Drexler's comfortable shooting from this mid-range area. Doesn't need much space to get a shot off.
Brown outside. Here's Bird. Here's Lewis. Lewis. It's good on the putback. Lewis has got the lead up to 5 now for the Celtics.
That was a putback. Relentlessly attacking the glass.
Clark, he really pulls out all the stops, doesn't he?
Doesn't hold back at all.
Yeah, he knows his team counts on him for these saves.
Hey, sometimes you just got to take a foul. That's the best way to protect the basket.
Yep, better to send him to the line than allow an easy layup.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
An all-around threat, Drexler's also a fantastic dunker who fans love watching.
Kevin McHale, he checked in for Larry Bird. He's perfect from the line this time. 1:53 left to play in the first half. Brown outside. Pass to McHale. Over Williams. And McHale the basket on the assist by Brown. And the Celtics lead by 5.
McHale's got a smooth stroke, too. Can't just leave him open for mid-range like that.
And here's Kersey. Clyde Drexler on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From 12 feet out. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Celtics leading by 5. Brown outside. .55 seconds left now here in the second. Puts one up from 19. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
It's all about working the angles. He sees where the defense is weak and exploits it.
Porter looking it over. Pass to Duckworth. Shoots over Parrish. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And the D daring him to prove he can make it from that spot. Unfortunately for him, not able there.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Brown outside. Here's Gamble. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 3rd assist on the night.
That's on the defense. You can't let guys like him get this close inside.
Here's Drexler. It's good. Drexler's got 6 here in this quarter.
And you can count that one as a screen assist. The pick allows him to get free and go right to the rim.
And so it's the Boston Celtics bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Clyde Drexler, what a contribution so far.
I don't think there's any question about it. The coach talked to them at halftime about what adjustments they need to make in order to slow him down and keep him from going off.
Yeah, he really torched them in the first half. I'm sure a lot of their focus will be on slowing him down in the second.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Brown outside. Pass to Bird. Parrish with the screen on Williams. Bird dishes to Parrish. Trying to get open is Bird. And the defending champion Chicago Bulls suffered only 2 playoff losses on their way to the title last season. Mike, can anyone slow them down?
They sure look tough. Michael Jordan, an all-star in each of his first 7 seasons. He's finally got his ring. I don't think he's done yet.
But it was interesting to watch him work his way in the team's way from being in back of teams like Boston and now competing with the Pistons. It's a journey, isn't it?
It is, and it was Michael having to trust his teammates that eventually got them the ring.
A double-double machine. Parrish understands his strengths on offense and also works hard at the defensive end.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Trailblazers trail by 9. Up top, Porter. He's covered by Brown. Fade away. And that one's good by Porter. Porter's got his second bucket.
The point guard, Porter, recognizing when he should fire. He understands his role in this offense.
Brown outside. Pass to Bird. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Bird's got the lead back up to 9 now for Boston. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Trailblazers. Kersey with the ball. Drexler outside. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Drexler's got 12.
Oh, watch out. When Drexler wants to score, he will.
Brown outside. There's a good screen. Pass to Gamble. Here's Bird. Rebound, Porter.
Really tough to see a quality look like that go to waste. Just couldn't quite finish the job.
Just a tough break, especially because opportunities that good don't often come along.
Now here's Drexler. He's got 12. Here's Williams. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Bird. Lewis outside. And he comes up with the deuce. Lewis has got the lead up to 9 now for the Celtics.
Such a gifted offensive player. He can hurt you in a variety of ways. He's a headache for opposing defenses.
And the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's Drexler. Second shot opportunity, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
The versatility of Drexler's game, it makes him really hard to check.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. No good on the free throw. Robinson's checked in for Portland. Kevin McHale, he checked in for Boston. And he sinks the second. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Porter against Brown. McHale setting the pick for Brown. Shot clock at 5. The shot. And he hits the jump shot. Brown's got 8 points. Trailblazers trail by 10. Outside, Drexler. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Tricky play by Drexler inside, forcing his way in there and taking his shot right into the defender.
The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
We got this. We got this.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Drexler. Celtics leading by 8. Brown outside. Lewis on the wing. Stolen by Drexler. Porter in the corner. The basket good off the assist from Drexler. Drexler's got 3 assists now in this one. Brown outside. Screen by Parrish. Tries again. Can't get it to fall. Trailblazers trail by 5. Here's Drexler. That misses off the backboard. And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They've led by as much as 10. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Outside, McHale. Just 5 on the clock. Can't hit that one. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Kersey with the ball. Guarded now by Larry Bird. Drexler's shot is off.
And I'm sure he's surprised that one didn't go down.
Well, he's not going to make every shot, but you expect him to make these.
Brown outside. The 19-foot shot, and Bird with the basket on the assist by Brown. And it's 9 points for Larry Bird.
Look at Bird, showing off the catch-and-shoot ability.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
You know, he recognized his players were fatigued and needed to catch their breath. Those guys were cooked out there.
A different look now for Portland. Cooper, he's checked in for Duckworth. Ainge comes in for Kersey. And Pack subbed in for Clyde Drexler. Right side, Porter. 52 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Cooper. Rebounded by McHale. McHale's got 5 rebounds tonight. Down low. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Trailblazers trail by 7. Here's Pack. No scoring in this one. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third.
You talk about slashers. Guys like Reggie Lewis, they can beat you with athletic ability and shooting. Hard to defend.
The Celtics have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Lewis. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And here are the Trailblazers now. 9-point game. Outside, Porter. Fires the 3. Portland again missing. And so it's Boston in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And for the Trailblazers, their shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Ainge the pass to Drexler. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Drexler's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Portland. Outside, Bagley. Pass to Bird. Over Drexler. On target from 13 feet. And 11 points for Larry Bird.
A mid-range master. Bird feels like no defender can stop his jumper.
Danny Ainge on the wing. Cans it from downtown. Ainge has got his first 3 points of the game.
And when you're guarding him, you've got to fight over the top.
Lock and trail around the screen and deny the perimeter shot.
Right side, Bagley. That's tipped. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Now, here is Ainge. Shoots the three. Rebound, Boston. Pinkney's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Bagley. Now, here's Bird. Lets it fly. Here's Shaw. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Shaw's got his first basket.
He's got good size. Shaw showing what he can do down low.
Here's Pack. There's the screen. Pass to Ainge. From past the arc. Another miss by Ainge. Boston leading by 8. Here's Pinkney. Here is Shaw. Outside, Bagley. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Pinkney. McHale, right side. Another shot. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. The Celtics call time. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Kevin Duckworth is checked in for Cooper. Williams comes in for Robinson. Jerome Kersey's checked in for Danny Ainge. And it's Porter in for Peck. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for the guys during the timeout. While the team is up, coach doesn't want his team to let up. He told the team to finish this game. Do not think this will be easy. We've seen comebacks before. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Trailblazers trail by 8. Up top, Kersey. To the paint. Back to Porter. There's the pick. There's the triple. Drills it from outside.
I think the defense has to do a better job closing out on Porter. I mean, you just don't want to give that look to such an efficient outside shooter.
Brown outside. Here's Bird. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And the Celtics lead by 7. And it's Drexler with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Rebounded by the Celtics. Lewis, puts it down!
Oh, my goodness!
Slicing his way to the rim with ease. Lewis, tough to corral on the drive.
Not a lot of time left for the Trailblazers in this one. And here's Porter. Pass to Drexler. Over Lewis. Shots good by Drexler. Drexler's got 9 points here in the second half.
Sweet string music. Nestled that one in nicely.
Lewis against Drexler. The kick out to Brown. Parrish with it. 5 to shoot. Here's Lewis. And Williams pulls it down. Trailblazers trail by 7. Now Drexler. Duckworth passes to Porter. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Such great timing, defensive awareness, too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
Celtics leading by 7. 1:22 left in the fourth. Brown outside. Pass to Lewis. Screen by Parrish. Lewis gets the bucket.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Timeout, Blazers. .107 left in the fourth quarter. Drexler kicks to Porter. Williams a screen on Brown. Outside Porter. Inside, just 5 to shoot. Brown with it. Pass to Bird. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The shot, no good.
You can sense their frustration right now. This game really got away from them.
Yeah, just couldn't keep it competitive down the stretch. I'm sure Coach will have a lot to say about this one.
So it's the Celtics now. They lead by 7. It's Brown on the wing, guarded by Porter. Porter against Brown. 4 on the clock. Outside Lewis. So we see Boston get the win here. Talk about grinding it out, Coach Fratello, and on the road no less. Boy, this is a nice win for them.
They certainly were tested here. Have to appreciate their perseverance.
And that'll do it, folks. For our reporter, David Aldridge, along with Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.